Alrighty. Hi, hello. My name is Catherine. I am re-recording Gone Home playthrough part 1 for the 4th time now. Because that's just how life goes. So let's restart. Yep, restarting. I got 2 buttons I pretty much can use. Let's get right back into it. Let's just jump right into it. So I believe, like a creative director, someone.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so love you. See you soon. Bye.
Bye. Gone Home. I love this game so much. I'm not even bothered that I have had to restart it so many times to get this playthrough to work. June 7th, 1995, 1:15 a.m. It's just such a good game. So what I was going to say is, I believe everything sounds alright. Hopefully I have the volume up at the appropriate levels. I want to say, and I don't know if I'm using the proper words here, because I don't always remember what I'm trying to say, but the creative director, someone who did some type of art direction on Bioshock 2, had their hand in this game. I could be wrong. This is not a new game, so this is not new information for most people. Grab the soda can. Examination. How much sugar you got in you? Hold on. How much crap you got in you? Serving size, 6 fluid ounces. What about solid ounces? Oh, it's got no protein in it. Never mind. You guys, it's a little salty. There's no sugar in this. What? Contains less than 2% of the US RDA of protein. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay, I have to get... I think I came from Amsterdam or something like that. Where's my... I got a map. I got some items. Yep. 16F. We flew in from Amsterdam. Alright, hold on. I didn't read this note. What does this note say? Katie, I'm so sorry I can't be there to see you, but it is impossible. Please don't go digging around trying to find out where I am. I don't want anyone to know. We'll see each other again someday. Don't be worried. I love you. Sam. Okay, well, that's, I feel like that's worrying. Worrisome. Hello? Goodbye, duck. Take the house key. I appreciate that I don't even move my stuff in. I'm just like, whatever. I hate this. I hate it just because I'm scared of the dark. Why? Ugh. Open folder. Read invoice. Wellspring Movers. Invoice for Terrence Greenbrier. Okay, so Terrence must be Papa. We got a bunch of boxes. We got some televisions. Boxes 8 in the kitchen.
Dear Katie, so much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm in a new school. And my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't feel real. But I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal. Just like I was talking to you.
This is sad. Yo, sister love. Okay, we're gonna creep in the closet. Oh my gosh. I've played this game all the way through twice. I know nothing comes out of me, but it's still scary. It's so creepy. Tuckaloma County Forestry Service, Janice Greenbrier, Senior Conservationist. Okay, so that is Mama. Jan. Right, the bathroom. I didn't see anything in the bathroom for me at the time. There's a magazine. Yep. There's some TP. There's some bandages, some gauze, a towel, lots of towels. Am I crouched? Holy, that toilet is huge. Why am I so short? But why? Never mind, I'm not so short. I guess this is... The wet bandits! They strike again. Alright, moving on. Checking stuff in the drawer. Close the drawer. I didn't even look over here. There are random sounds that I don't appreciate. Have a doggone cool 17th birthday. Happy birthday, Sam. Uncle Harvey. Okay, I'm glad that's behind there, I suppose. Read note. Directions to work from new house. Left on Crabtree, right on Bullhorn, exit onto 47 North, right onto 202 East. Entrance on right past Wage Road. Travel time 1 hour and 10 minutes. Holy! That is a drive. That is a drive and a half. An hour and 10 minutes. I like a good long drive, but coming to and from work, I've done that before. Over an hour drive, it's too much. It is too much. That, like, handle jiggle sound, unnecessary. We did not need that to be so scary. None of this we needed to be so scary. Dear Jan, excuse me. It's so good to hear from you again. All this new house business sounds like quite the adventure. Remember that little dorm room we shared freshman year when we were miserable, fantasizing about our dream homes? I only said I wanted a mansion. You said you just wanted a house in the woods. Look who got both. Somebody up there likes you. I could use some of that magic. Send me some lotto numbers. I'll play them. Seriously. But I shouldn't be complaining about this good old split level we've had since Bob got transferred to Winnipeg. We just got new vinyl siding. Jealous yet? Let me know if you ever want to trade places. So how are the girls doing? Has Katie left on her big European adventure yet? Speaking of jealous. Right back soon. I miss you, roomie. Carol. Aw. So. Okay, it's that. So Jan's old roommate from college. You're still good friends with Carol, it seems like. Alright, I have royally searched everything over here. Shut up! Lamb. A note. Sam, Daniel from the old neighborhood called. He wants to come see the new house. Call him back. Mom, Daniel is a total weirdo. The only reason I ever hung out with him in the first place is he had a Nintendo when we were little. Alright. Messages?
Sam. Sam. Hello. Sam.
I don't want to look at the open room. Freaks me out.
Sam, where are you? Really? I need to talk to you. Please be there.
Please be there. Please.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Look at the difference in the handwriting. I love that. Doesn't even follow the lines. Alright, so that's all the answering machines. This is 1995, so remember, there's no smart crap. So you got Jan right in the front. Your kids look just like you. And then you have Papa, Terrence. Look at that mustache, those teeth, everything. I'm assuming that's Katie and that's Sam, because Sam is sitting. So I don't know, I guess that means that you're the younger sibling. Hey, I hate a dark hallway. Hello. Da-da-da-da-dum. Welcome, new student. We hope that you're as excited about your first day at Goodfellow High School as we are. Probably not. Please be sure to bring the following with you on your first day of classes so that you can get right into the swing of things. One sturdy folder with pockets for each of your 6 class periods. So you would need 6 folders with pockets, not 1, right? This is already a horrible list. 1 lined notebook per period, so you would need 6 of them, right? Or 1 large notebook with 6 divided sections. At least 6 pens, blue or black. That's a lot of pens and pencils. And 6 pencils. So you need 1 pen and 1 pencil per class. You gonna, like, leave them there, too? Alright, whatever. And then you want food and all these other shenanigans.
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school. And there I am, introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House Girl. Great.
Postcard. Oh, shoot. Hold on. This is a postcard from Paris. I don't know what everyone does. This is just like weird, random, rich white people running around doing stuff. I definitely did not go to Paris right after high school. Or in college. I didn't go to college, so... Hi, Mom, Dad, and Sam. I'm in Paris. I have done many Parisian things, including eating La Petite Déjeuner. What? Déjeuner? I don't speak French. And wearing a beret. I'm going to have lots of film to develop when I get back. Sam, I'm bringing you back something from the Shakespeare Book Company, since you are my favorite sister. Love you all. Katie. I feel like you are the only sister, but I respect the phrasing anyways. We have an obituary for Oscar Mason, 60 of Boone County, died peacefully last month in his home. I'm not going to read all of this because I don't... He was born September 8th, 1933. He lived in this home for the rest of his life, attained his degree at pharmacy at a young age, returned to Boone County, became a well-loved figure at the center of the community. He was seldom seen outside of his home. His survivors include his nephew Terrence Greenbrier and the people of Boone County who supported him, I suppose. This is a photo of a pink-haired girl in... Oh, I thought that sound was in real life. Oh, let's back away. In DeSoto, in their greens. In your fancy clothes. Alright, we'll try and keep that stuff up there so I know what I'm doing. Hello? Nope. Oh, no. Why are there no lights on in this house? But there are lights on in this house. Like, what is that? Who left the lamp on? But you didn't leave the overhead light on? Oh, severe weather warning. I'm in Boone County. We're all gonna die. Okay, we're gonna start at this back closet. This whole game is just exploring. You pick up story pieces as you go. I don't remember the name of the genre of the game because I don't remember much of anything in life. The Heaven at the Edge of the World. Samantha Greenbrier, Grade 2. Story, The Turtle People, Part 1. Captain Allegra looked up at the ocean. It went on forever, or so it seemed. Someday she would find the edge and get to the paradise there. Then she heard a cannon fire. Boom! It was the black pirate ship. She yelled, "I thought we lost the Bad Horse Island." The first mate said, "Looks like you thought too soon." Okay. The black ship came along the other side. I'm sorry. The Captain Black himself came out on the deck of the black ship. He yelled at Captain Allegra, "You're never gonna find the edge. There aren't no paradise, and your father were a liar." Captain Allegra yelled back, "Then why do you keep following us, you imbecile?" The first mate yelled out, "We'll stop you, Captain Black. We'll find the edge of the world, and you'll see her father was no liar." The battle kept going until Captain Allegra's ship got away. "Now, west," she said, and the ship sailed toward the sunset. Well, that was fun. I love the turtle people. What movies you got? The Time Machine, oh, Top Gun, oh, Moonraker, Aeroplane. What's that say? Bedknobs and Broomsticks. Interesting. That was really hard for me to read for some reason. You got Beetlejuice and RoboCop. Y'all remember, like, recording movies from the television onto VHS? Look at that, the X-Files. I would pay good money to have X-Files on VHS like that and have the ability to still watch them. The Time Machine, I've already read that. Okay, whatever. So this wall is just a lot of VHS tapes. Cool, 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 cool. What's that? Read letter. 1978. Holy, that's just a few years beforehand. "Hey man, how have you been? I know you're a published author and everything now, but my editor at Hi-Fi Aficionado has too much review work to go around, and he's looking for another freelancer. Naturally, I thought of you. You were saying in your last letter how much of a pain it's been trying to find a publisher for your latest work of literature, and writing stereo reviews is dead simple. Sit at home with a glass of scotch, listen to some records, and write up how it sounds, and then get paid. I've included some issues of the mag to use as examples. If you're interested, send some writing samples to my editor, and tell him your old college chum, Mike, sent you. Here's the address. Blah, 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 blah. Hi-Fi. Do it." Interesting. So you have... Both parents have old college friends who are like, "Hey, cool, you're reaching out." I guess this is, like, mail was the equivalent to Facebook back in the day for anyone who was new to the postage system. You know, you write on a piece of paper and you put it in an envelope, lick it closed, pay for someone else to send it somewhere else. It was good times. Bum. Ah, Girl Scout role model. Side A, side B. Pretty boats. We should do a puzzle like that. We would totally make it. Whoop! Can I turn this on? Watching the X-Files. So this is really just trying to show you the era, the time frame. I like it though. I like the story building. Alright, so he does work for Hi-Fi Aficionado. I can't speak English. Please find remote and cables. We need a half-page review for the October issue, so this gives you about 2 weeks to get us the copy for edit. Standard stuff like you gave us on the other thing. Looking forward to your take on it. Enjoy the unit. This is 1994 in August. Shh. Okay, that's gonna slow down in a second. So in 78, he wrote a book. I can't focus with the music on. I'm so sorry. Shush, just for a second. I'll put it back on when I leave. I can't hear myself think, dang it. So 78, Terrence published a book. And then in 94, 95, I'm assuming that the family moved into this house. And now Terrence is doing reviews for other things. Okay, that's fine. These are just more movies. This is a book. Making Friends, even when you, Sam, thought this might help. Oh, that's rough. I would not want a self-help book
You
for
know
my dad.
that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them. Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk, but sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform, and she's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, like, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
Ooh, okay, so not only is this game great for how the story unfolds, it's so nerdy, and it's so, like, femme-led nerdy, and about a girl figuring out that she likes video games, and who she wants to be around, friends, new places, new experiences. Stop rolling. This is not Phasmo. Step it. Oh, the pen's gone, but that's fine. I think it's really cool. It's a really pretty story. Stick around and you'll see the rest of it. I definitely don't want the fan on. I made an error. I don't want to hear that. Is that not going to be able to be shut off? Am I going to hear it? Pull chain. Just stop. Please just stop. Ah, you know, because the trash can wasn't good enough, right? Hey, are you the new girl, Sam? I'm Tommy at the back behind you. Wave if you get this and write back. Hi, Tommy. Yes, I'm Samantha, and yes, I'm new. What's up? Just thought, since you're new, maybe you could use a friend. I don't have a lot of friends either, so I thought I'd ask you something if you don't mind. Do you mind? Yes or no? No, I don't mind. What did you want to ask? Was it just your uncle who went psycho, or does it run in the family? So, we haven't gotten any real information on our uncle yet, but I'm about to go into this dark and creepy room. We're going to turn all the lights on immediately, because I do not play around with games in the dark. No. Anything in here for me? No. I will examine the paper in a minute. Open the drawer, a 3-ring binder. Oh, Sam needed that for school. John Russell opened his eyes and saw the stars, twinkling as if he were laying on the grass in his family's yard in Massachusetts, even though that place was a million miles away. No, he blinked the sleep from his eyes, looking through the carbon-reinforced safety glass of the space station Archimedes. Yes, he was a long way from home, but the future needed him. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a lot. John Russell's head swam. He felt incredibly drunk, despite not having touched a drop in hours. He vomited onto his feet, his bare feet. He stared for a moment, processing his sick, flecked toenails, scanning up his bare shins, bare knees. He was completely naked. He looked up and met the eyes of a gorgeous blonde woman wearing a tight polymer fiber tunic. The fabric that strained at the seams to contain her generous bosom was emblazoned with the phrase matter transference operator. Then he passed out. This is not good writing, in my opinion. But maybe that's why he didn't continue. Or maybe I don't know. We don't know Papa's story very well. John Russell had crossed the gap in time. Only messages has passed before, but now, am man. What? They needed him, now more than ever. Changing the past was no longer good enough. The instructions from the council had been clear. What to procure, what to construct from it, how to assemble it, so he made the machine, how to transport him bodily across time. And now he stood there on the bridge of the starship Ark. Are you okay? Are you having a stroke while writing this? Command of the vessel, because only he who had saved the president's life twice before could helm the naive crew to the destiny, the fate of the galaxy. Sir? Maybe stop drinking the scotch. That's probably for the best. You can do better. You should probably stop drinking. That's all I got out of that. Okay, so this is one of Terrence's reviews. They say that a jack of all trades is a master of none. I have to disagree. Mastery is not a question of specialization, but sureness of purpose and dedication to craft. If you happen to be in the market for a combination LDCE player, you'll be glad to know that Pioneer seems to share this particular. Okay. And I've already checked all this, right? Alright. Let us continue on. Why are those books up there? Why would you put a bottle up here? Is it empty? Why is it sideways? I have questions. Nothing in there. The sound of the fan is horrible, so I will not be turning that on. What's this? Examine form. The wiring in the house is technically up to all safety and amperage requirements. However, multiple layers of wiring have been added into the structure over the last 100 years. Systems freak out, unpredictable. After discussion with Mr. Greenbrier, since there are no current safety concerns of the ship here, we're just going to leave the lights hinky. That's fine. Long story short, it's trying to tell me that at some point the power might flicker off. And I will not be prepared for it. I'm looking for books that I can pull out of the shelf. Anything that'll give us more information. Shush! I turned the lights on. True stories. I was a teenage drag queen. Okay, readers tell us about their worst moments. Does anybody still care? 90210. I can tell you no would be the answer. What a fun little study area. Hello? Oh! We're just gonna make a mess. What's this? The accidental pariah. What is this? A message from our future. Save the president's life once, but within the next 24 hours. Oh, okay, so this is your second book. Did it do well? Ew. Oh, we gotta put your half-naked ladies away. Gosh, Dad. Oh my gosh. How could you? Why don't you just use the internet like the rest of us? There's something there, but before I get to that, is there anything behind me? A book? Stranger Under My Roof? Are these written by the same people? I'm gonna go find out. Dr. Elisa Medina. We're gonna go see. Hold on. We gotta compare these self-help books that Papa has given me. I didn't read that book in that chair either. I gotta come back to it. See, we got... Wait, this one... Who wrote this one? Nope, Philip Ackerman. Well, that's fine. We'll just collect the self-help books in the living room. The way the window looks when I pop my face out looks like a person. A little bit. A little bit more than I would like it to. Oh, hold on. I forgot the book in the chair. Can I pick this up? The Killing of JFK. A Theory. You've seen the movie. Discover the Truth. Oh. I mean, I don't know if this is research or a conspiracy, like... theory thing going on or what. I feel like it's both. Maybe a little bit too deep in the sauce. 0451, we have a code. Okay. Dear Terrence, David asked me to write you regarding the reviews you've been submitting the last few months. Frankly, they're becoming more trouble than they're worth from an editing standpoint. There's a word limit. It's your job to stay under it, not mine to cut back to it. Even then, it's becoming harder and harder to weed out the tangents and sequiturs, whatever, from the usable copy without heavy rewrites. The readers of Home Theater Aficionado want to hear about the quality and value of the hardware, not ruminations on your childhood. David's known you for a long time, and he's the boss, so I'm giving you one more shot in his say-so. You should write him a nice note thanking him for his patience and generosity. Look through your old stuff and start submitting reviews like that again. Then everyone will be happy. Okay, thanks, Brent. 0451. Cool. All the little creaks in the house, because it's storming and the house is just settling. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. Nothing in here. Okay, well, I'm gonna obviously try this here. 4, 5, uno. Winner, winner! Dear Mr. Mason, this is coming from the attorneys at law in Oregon. Please find enclosed your original document and a typed copy for your records. The notarized copy has been filed at our offices. Thank you for entrusting our firm with this important matter. And this is going to be Oscar Mason's last will and testament, which is just saying, I don't have kids. I declare that I've lived here my whole life in Boone County. Outstanding debts to my name. Any creditors living are dead. Hereby bequeath all of my stuff to this one person. And if that doesn't happen, well, this 13 days of August 1973. So 13th day of August 1973, I feel is what's important out of this. Okay, well, we searched Papa's office quite heavily. Let's move on. What is next? Coupons? Oh my gosh. Yes, tortilla chips. I would love to save 25 cents on some tortilla chips. Who wouldn't? Alright, United States Department of Agriculture. Okay. National Forestry Manual. I want one of those. Tell me how to be a National Forestry. I hate this. Light. Light. How come that light doesn't want to turn on? Huh? I don't like it in here. There's a bar. Quaint little bar, but I don't drink. I am a non-drinker, friends. You turn the light on? Okay, well, I hate the dark. What's in here? Anything? No. Oh my god, I turned the light off. And then that made the same sound at the same time, and it startled me. Because of who I am as a human being. Alright, we're gonna do a quick little walk around. I appreciate that this detail is unnecessary, but, you know, that's great. Putting the wire underneath. Shush. Underneath the carpet. The Dave Brubeck Quartet. I don't know who that is. A little sticker. Hello. Read assignment. Reproductive System Worksheet 6, 9994. Okay. Directions. Below are 2 stories. The events are all out of order. Get a sheet of lined paper, choose one of the 2 stories, and rewrite it. Begin with the title and your name. Find a topic sentence to begin your paragraph. Put these sentences in chronological order. Make sure that the last sentence is good. Excuse me. The menstrual cycle, it travels through the fallopian tube. The ovary releases the ovum. Ovum? About 2 weeks later, since the lining of the uterus is not needed for a pregnancy, it comes out through the vagina. It is incredible how the female body knows how to prepare for pregnancy. If the egg doesn't meet a sperm, it dissolves. While the ovum is developing, the lining of the uterus is getting thick and soft. This is just in case anyone doesn't know how periods work, I guess. Another ovum starts to develop in one of the ovaries, and the process begins again. An ovum starts to develop. Alright, so I gotta write a story about this. This is gonna be a lot. We're gonna read it, though. I got 6 paragraphs. The early morning of September 1st, 1939, Essa Glatt stares out the window of the train as it travels from Vienna back to her home village of Walum in Poland. As the train rumbles along, the sun rises over the countryside. She can only think of her dear Borislav, the boy she engaged to wed. Meanwhile, deep within her guts, an ovum starts to develop. As this train approaches its destination, her heart races. The lining of the uterus is getting thick and soft. As Essa steps off the train, her eyes dart quickly across the gathered crowd. Then, there, her dear Boris, still in his baker's smock. He must have dropped his early morning duties at his father's shop to come meet her. Her heart skips a beat. The ovary releases the ovum. It travels through the fallopian tube. Over the wheezing of steam engines, a deep hum grows. It's coming from the sky. Dark shadows pass over the station. A whistling sound. Essa, her thoughts only a second faster than the bombs, reaches out toward her dear Boris across the crowd. Their eyes lock, and the moment freezes. The flash and smoke envelops him almost instantly. Okay. In the assault by German forces, almost 75% of the people in her hometown are killed. The rest, including Essa, for a time, Borislav huddle in a half-destroyed church. He is blind, his legs are missing, bandaged with torn bedsheets. As his egg will not be meeting a sperm, it dissolves. After 2 weeks later, Boris loses his grip on life. Oh my gosh, 2 weeks? Oh my word, that is a long time to be... Oof. Essa has given up her rations to keep Boris alive, but in the end nothing can save him. Since the lining of the uterus is not needed for her pregnancy, it comes out through the vagina. Essa vows to survive. She sets off to join the Polish resistance as a daring spy and saboteur. Another ovum starts to develop in one of the ovaries, and the process begins again. It is incredible how the female body knows how to prepare for pregnancy. Then, obviously, the teacher at the bottom said, "See me," in big red letters. Well, that was fun. That was great. Wonderful, wonderful times. Play record. That's not bad, but it's a little creepy. Right?
Somehow I always knew that someday we'd be through.
Oh, I was holding that?
Now that it's happened, I just can't believe it's true.
Boop, Dad's second book. Okay, what's this?
I've done the best I could. You keep from feeling blue.
We're gonna... so you're being
Can't get
denied.
you off my mind.
Right? We went ahead with publication of the second book in hopes of the John Russell series catching on. However, sales of the second book... Shush, I can't focus.
I didn't know you.
Shush. I'm trying to let the people enjoy the music, but you're just irritating me. So your third book is not being published? It has been a pleasure working as your publisher, and we wish you and John Russell the best in your future endeavors. So, that's sad. So, you've been let go after your second book. Which is hard. Not that I have had to deal with that in my own personal life, but I can only imagine that if you put your heart and soul into something, and you end up just being a common reviewer instead of an author like you want to be, I feel like that wouldn't feel good. Samantha, please give this to your mother. Jan. Thank you for having Danny over to your new home. He has missed having his friend Samantha in the neighborhood very much. Danny asked if he could lend Samantha his Nintendo Street Fighter tape, and I gave him my permission. He needs to spend less time with those games anyway. No hurry returning it. Let Samantha know that she is welcome to our house to visit any time. Sincerely, Mary Shoots. Mary.
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, not see him anymore.
Excuse me.
But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
So, I don't know. I feel like a lot of our own coming out stories, you do kind of stick to, the weird kids, right? So if Daniel's the weirdo and he has, the good games, I'm not going to say it's right to use people, but as kids, as teenagers, we definitely were like, well, I'm going to hang out with you because you have this thing and you do this thing, or I like this thing. It's a little less as an adult. You're like, I'm going to not spend time with you because I don't really enjoy you as a human. Hey, Lonnie. So if you wanted to come over to my house still this afternoon, that would be cool. I can drive. I was reading that.
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men?
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild.
Really?
So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
Ooh. Okay, let me get back into this, because I can... So if you wanted to come over to my house still this afternoon, that would be cool. I can drive. It's kind of far, but I can drive you home too, so hopefully that's fine. Right back and leave this in my locker if you still want to, and we can meet in the parking lot after 6. Samantha. Yep, I am totally in. See you there. I'm gonna kick your butt. Get ready. I could never get the fireballs to work right in Street Fighter. I sucked at that game. I really liked Street Fighter. It's one of my favorite fighting games, but God, I'm so bad at it. More coupons. Please. Oh, wrong button. What's this? Please tell Mom and Dad sorry about the stuff that's missing. Respect. That's fine. I mean, take stuff. Whatever. How come all of this is broken now? Please, whatever you found, don't tell Mom and Dad. The attic. Can't get in the attic. Why are my subtitles broken? Oh no. Alright, well, I have searched the left wing of the house, and I have two almost broken doors. I have two locked doors. So what we are going to have to do now is explore the second floor. That almost rhymed. If it did not rhyme. I think it rhymed. So we're gonna slowly... Can I run? I can't move any faster than this. No. Slowly creep up the stairs, and we are actually going to end that right on here. This video, I think we did a pretty good job. We have explored a hefty bit of the home. This is about like a 2-hour long game, I believe. We hit like, what, 35 minutes today? That's fine. We are perfect. Let's get out of this. I am going to say goodbye now. I'm not very good at the outros. I think that's something that comes with practice. Just stumble over my words, but whatever. I do plan on playing more Gone Home. I'm going to play the whole game, put it all up on YouTube, try to keep them 40-30-ish minutes a piece. I'm not doing a whole lot of editing on videos right now because I don't really feel like I need to. I like to have the whole story there. I'm not playing anything that I'm super grinding on or whatever. But we will have more Death Park, hopefully by the end of the week. I'm going to try and finish that game off. I'm going to play some more Gone Home on the channel. If you want to follow me on Twitch, do that. Just twitch.tv/Catherson. Feel free. It's free. And yeah, hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed it. Hit the like button if you really liked it. Comment. Tell me how much you didn't like it. Whatever floats your boat. And I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye-bye-bye-bye.